So yeah, you're not going to feel tension, or you can't see tension as set up, but we can hopefully over time you become more aware of how tight your grip was. As I said, the thumb pressure there, if you're squeezing down there so your nails are going red, the tension goes throughout your body. Okay. Now if we look at your swing going back there, now this was a full swing in all your power you could create, quite long and losing a bit of control there. These are the smaller swings you're feeling. Club's going back a little bit shorter. Now, in an ideal world, we get the arm going a bit further back, so the club would get to about there. Okay, but even with that length swing, we're getting as much, if not more, power, because you come back to the golf ball, the body now is slowing down. The lower half of the club itself can come back first. Your body now is nice and quiet, so the club comes back down in front. We can square the club face up here at impact. You can see your shoulders now are nicely square, and your hips are starting to clear out the way, and a good strike. You compare that impact to one where your hips work, your top half trying to get out of the way, come on, spin, spin, spin.
Already.
Look at the difference if we clear the lights, you can foot's off the ground, right knees massively to the golf ball. I mean, look how much space you got there and how much space you got there. There's no wonder you're going to shank the golf ball, hit the ball to the right, because your arms have got nowhere to go. But the more your hips work from the top first, and you try and spin, spin, spin the lower half, or I think in some ways try at the golf ball non-right. Every slice of the golf ball, every hit right hit of the golf ball, should we say, and then go to the right, you think, oh, if I spin my lower half, get my chest and my hips spinning first, I'll get the club on the inside and get a draw. All you get is the club on the inside miles open and stuck and you just block it way right. And then of course, when the ball goes to the right, then you try and then shove that right shoulder over, and at impact, the path of the club is dictated by that. If that's aiming there, your path's going to be going that way. So the face is left, aiming that way. All you get is that. All you get is that spin there, which is going to be no good to it. And then of course, the more it goes in that direction, the more you try and get that right shoulder, get that right hip.
And it just gets worse.
Exactly, it's a vicious circle. And then as the clubs get longer and the loft gets less, the backspin gets reduced, the side spinning gets increased. The ball's in the air for longer, and rather than sort of just going this way, it's just like off the screen and disappears into trouble, and then you just give up using a 3-wood driver. Okay, so that's kind of the feeling you want to try and have. It's a little bit longer, but the arms and the body. I mean, if you look at that swing there, no one would say, oh, yeah, he's not using his body at all, is he? Your body is working. There's no way you can't say that, oh, he's keeping his body still or quiet. If you saw that move on the right hand side there, would you? You wouldn't say anything, oh, he's slowing his body down. The body's fully turning and rotating as you want it to. But if you watch someone hitting the golf ball this way and said, oh yeah, he's really exactly, and that's the thing. Once your lower half and your body works out of sync, the club's just left behind for days. You're thinking, well, what can I do? And if you come into impact, and it's just, if you were going to try and throw a ball, you'd be here, and you'd be releasing the club with your shoulder, the ball here. If you threw a ball and was like that, you'd go nowhere. So it's getting that timing with that body and stuff. And I think for years we've all been told, we've got to spin the hips, spin the shoulders, and the hips work all. That's where the power comes from. And there is some power from that, but ultimately, if the arms can't catch up, all the power's created.
It's going in the wrong direction.
Exactly. Okay. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
I look at some of the 3-woods. I think some of the 3-woods. It's going to be harder to try and create that sensation of less body, because the mindset's, I've got a longer club, I've got to give it a whack. But we can still translate that swing to there. Okay. See how it goes.